Kia ora, I'm Bonnie Jansen.
Hey, g'day, I'm Darcy Waldegrave.
Back for another weekend of action-packed sport. And first up, we've got the Breakers obviously playing on Friday and Sunday. It's a double-header weekend. Basically, they need to win 3 of their last 4 games to get a spot in the playoffs. Of course, Darcy, it's going to be hard because Anthony Lamb from the NBA, who signed for the Breakers this year and been so on form for them, has torn his Achilles.
Yeah, he's the highest rebounder in the team. He's also the highest point scorer in the team. But Zylan Cheatham's come and said, look, we've done this before, right? The club knows how to come back from nowhere. So best of luck to the Breakers there. Also more Australian national sport going on. You're all over the football. What's happening there?
Yeah, the Phoenix, they're 2 points clear at the top. They've got to continue their momentum to extend the lead. But they're playing on Saturday night against Western United at home in the capital. So that's
and they're stone cold motherless, aren't they? Western United, they're right at the bottom of the table.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward because on Tuesday we had the Wellington Phoenix versus Central Coast Mariners top of the table clash, whereas on Saturday they're going to be playing bottom of the table. So we'll see how
Well, that game was described as a game of chess. I'd describe it as, I think Will Toogood from the Herald called it cagey. I would say it was boring.
I love my football, and I thought it was a bit lacklustre as well.
Thank you.
It wasn't that exciting, but yeah, expect to see some more goals hopefully this weekend.
I'll tell you what's exciting is the coast to coast this weekend. This is an absolute icon of a race from one side of Aotearoa Te Waipounamu right the way to the other. They've got the longest day, 1 day of cycling and canoeing and running right across the Motu. It's an extraordinary race. It really is.
I feel like it's on my bucket list to complete that. Do you think you could ever?
No.
I mean, you'd have to train.
No, I'm 54. Have you seen the state of my knee?
Come on, Das.
No, I couldn't do it.
You're an athlete, though, aren't you?
I'm not an athlete. Coast to coast, huge event. Looking forward to that. A lot of coverage, of course, on Newstalk ZB over the weekend. Can we talk about race cars or can we do something else?
Go on. This is actually pretty cool.
Hey,
I quite like this one.
Liam Lawson is in town. As we know, Liam Lawson, Formula 1 racer from last year. He's a backup driver for this year in the season. He's back to race in a KZ2 kart at the New Zealand Karting National Championships in Hamilton. These are quick, these little things, sequential gearboxes as well. Really, really physical work around the track, but Liam's coming back. What a thrill for the young racers there and the older racers and all the fans to have a guy like Liam Lawson back in kart racing. And also we're carrying on with here we go, get it out, Darcy, I've got to look again, don't I? The Castrol Toyota Formula Regional Oceania Championship. That's the CT Frock, which was the old Toyota Racing Series. So round 4 of 5 there. And of course, there's a whole big backup series there too. So it should be a good weekend.
Speaking of Oceania, we've also got the Oceania Olympic qualifiers happening over in Samoa, where the football ferns are. They had their first win against Tonga over the weekend. They'll be back in action on Saturday and more games next week. But I think the big one of the weekend has to be Monday. Super Bowl.
Well, you tell us all about it then. I know you're a tragic when it comes to things like that.
I'm quite excited. You know, it's that whole story, and of course Taylor Swift is going to be there. But I'm actually just excited for the match. Chiefs will win three out of 4 that they've been in, or
the
something
scary
like that.
thing here is if the Chiefs win, it's exactly the same 4 years ago. It's the same teams are playing, and it was the same presidential candidates, presuming Trump gets nominated. So if the Chiefs win, does that mean that Trump beats Biden again?
Let's not bring politics into it, eh?
Give me strength, and also not forget there's a whole lot of Super Rugby pre-season games going on Saturday, starting early in the morning and running right the way through the day. 4 super teams are in action from New Zealand, so get amongst that. And we've got a round of the Ford Trophy too as we get very close to the end of that one-day competition for our national cricketers. So there's plenty on.
And don't forget the Black Caps who start their next test on Tuesday.
On Tuesday, yeah.
We'll see you after that, eh?
Looking
Have a
for
good
another
weekend.
whitewash, yeah. Enjoy yourself. Cheers, Bonnie.